What's good, you guys? It's me, your girl, Miss Nick, aka Nikki30263, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here tonight to do a quick video for you guys in reference to an email that I received. A couple of my subscribers had been sending me some emails and wanting to know if I had some tips on how they could become successful hairstylists. I know it's been a minute since I received my very first one, and I want to apologize to that subscriber for not getting this video out sooner, and that is because I am a very very busy person. And once I set a list of the videos that I want to do, because I try to make a list of videos that I want to do, I try to get all those videos out of the way and then proceed to, do the new stuff that comes my way when I can get around to doing it. So that is the reason why I'm just not getting to this video. And plus, someone recently emailed me again and asked me the same question, so I figured that I would just go ahead and do it. I'm recording from my webcam because I just finished doing some homework online, so I figured I'd do it via my webcam opposed to setting up my camera because it's late. And once I do this, I'm going to bed. I wanted to share with you guys, before I got into some of my own personal tips, some things that I've taken heed to help me out, is to share my own personal story with how I got interested in doing hair, what kind of motivated me to do hair, how I got involved in doing hair. And that would be my mother. My mother has been doing hair since '94, and I want to say since like 95 she went to hair school, got her license, and then 96, somewhere between 95 and 96, that's when she started doing hair at home. So she started her own business, and she's been doing hair ever since, which has been about 16 years, I would say. Around that time, I was in elementary school, so I was in about the 5th grade. So I was either, I can't remember, maybe 11 or 12. So I've been around hair for about 12, 13 years. So, excuse me, I'm trying to get comfortable. So, I basically know pretty much the ins and outs of hair, for the most part. I'm not gonna say for the most part. I just sound like I don't even know what I'm talking about. I do know the ins and outs of hair. I'm licensed. What am I talking about? I'm distracted from what's going on TV. I basically learned pretty much everything that I do know from my mother. Hair school was just, I don't want to say the icing on the cake, because the icing was already on the cake and the cake was already decorated. Hair school basically just put the candles in the cake, and that's what set the whole thing off. But my mother, by her owning her own salon and then her being the only one working in the salon, she basically made me and my sister work along with her to help her move her business along and help her get her clients in and out, because she worked full-time, so her salon business was always part-time. Thursday through Saturday she did hair, and that was in the evenings from like 3:30 on up until late in the evening. And then she did hair early Saturday morning to, you know, Saturday evening. And she was able to be very, very successful with doing hair just those 3 days. And she was able to make a lot of money doing so. Um, so it worked for her. And I know that under her, by working alongside her, or in a salon on the weekends, I was able to learn a lot of things, such as how to shampoo the hair properly, what shampoos to use on the hair for what hair type, because whether or not you may or may not know, it's important to use the right shampoo for your hair type. You can't just use shampoo just to be using shampoo. It would all shampoo is not the same as far as the overall purpose. Of course, the overall purpose is to cleanse the hair, but some shampoos have certain things in them for certain hair types, as opposed to other shampoos specified for different hair types. So just by me shampooing, I was able to learn different hair textures and which hair textures behaved a certain way. Like one client's hair texture would be a lot softer than the next client's hair texture. So I was able to see different hair textures just by shampooing. I learned how to do relaxers before going to hair school. So when you saw me doing my relaxer on myself in the relaxer video, I have been doing relaxer since high school. And that's been well over 7 to 8 years. So I've been doing this for a while. Learning how to do the basics with hairstyling, wrapping the hair, roller wraps, which is roller setting the hair and then wrapping the hair, curling the hair with Marcel irons, which are the curlers that you stick in the stove, and you have to hold the curler between your index finger and your thumb and manipulate it that way. Let me see. Hair coloring, I learned how to do all of that in my mother's salon, just by watching her, as well as her showing me. So whenever she got ready to do something, she'd be like, come here, Kelly, because Kelly is my real name, you guys. Come here, Kelly, I'm finna do a relaxer, let me show you how to do this. So I had to stand there and watch her do the relaxer. Or come here, I'm finna do a hair color, let me show you how to do the hair color. So I'm standing there watching her do I'm standing there watching her do the hair color. It's not that it was forced that I had to do it, because I wanted to know how to do it. But at the same time, whenever she did it, it was always like, come here, let me show you how to do it, because I'm fixing to do it. You're going to need to know how to do it. And so that's basically how I got my start in hair. And that was working in my mother's salon, working alongside her, and basically, learning tips and tricks from her. And that's basically what encouraged me to get started in the hair business. I originally didn't want to have anything to do with personally learning how to style hair, as far as being a hair stylist, like standing behind the chair. That's what I mean, like standing behind the chair doing hair all day. That originally was not my goal. That's not really something I really wanted to do. My thing was owning the business. I wanted to own the business, and I wanted to run the business. But I figured in order for me to do that and be successful at it, I needed to know how to do hair, and I needed to be doing hair. I need to have a clientele of my own. So that is why I decided to go to hair school and get my license. Okay, so where I left off was I decided to go to hair school. Um, and it wasn't until after I graduated from college that I decided that I wanted to go to hair school, because I have a bachelor's um, in fashion design and fashion marketing. Um, I do have a passion for fashion. I do know how to design clothes. I know how to make clothes. I know how to sew clothes, make patterns, draw some sketches, come up with fashion lines and all that type of stuff. Um, I know how to do all that. Everything that encompasses creating a fashion line, um, doing a fashion collection. I know how to do all that stuff. Um, the whole marketing aspect behind it. That's what I went to school for. Um, so I'm very into things like America's Next Top Model, Project Runway, the fashion show, um, Fashion Week, the whole nine. I'm into all of that. Fashion shows. I just love fashion. I know I don't do any outfit of the day videos, and that's because I really don't have time. And I'm really not into that, which is weird. You know, like, how you gonna be into fashion and you're not in the outfit of the day? I mean, I just have other things to do. That I don't really have time to set up my camera just to be like, okay, guys, this is what I wore today. I wore this green top and some cut off capri shorts, you know, and some little flip flops. I mean, that doesn't seem too exciting, and I mean, I really don't wear a lot of jewelry unless it's Sunday, so that's just me. But that's what I originally went to school for. And my original plan and goal was going into college was I want to have my own business and I want it to be a 3-story business. I wanted to have 3 levels. The first level when we first enter in was it was gonna be like a little cafe. The next level was gonna be like the salon, and then the level above that was gonna be the boutique. And I don't care if anybody wants to jack this idea, it's okay, because I'm not gonna do that anymore. But if that's what if you're gonna jack it, I mean, at least give me some credit. But that's what I was originally gonna do. I was gonna incorporate all of those 3 things into one building and then make it into my little own personal business. But I, decided not to do it like that. So the idea was to still incorporate my hair into my whole fashion thing. I just wanted to incorporate all of my passions into one, and I still plan on doing that, but just not in that way. So upon me graduating from fashion school, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and go to hair school. And basically the reason why I went to hair school was so I could get my hours to take the state board exam. Because even though I learned a lot under my mom, there was a lot of things that I did not know for the state board exam. Like, state board is gonna require that you know a lot more than what you're gonna learn under somebody in a salon, because in a salon they don't have time to teach you this is how you're supposed to do this and this is why we do that and blah 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 blah, because it's all about getting the client in and doing the hair, making the money, and getting the client out. And that's where a lot of stylists have failed at maintaining the hair properly, because the whole thing is get them in, make the money, and get them out, as opposed to doing the right things to make sure that the hair stays on the head. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But that wasn't the case with my mother, because her thing was always hair maintenance, how to maintain the hair properly, how to keep hair on the head, how to grow the hair. And that's part of the reason why me and my sister, why we had such long hair, and why we were able to, have long hair growing up. And it's because she maintained it properly. So I decided to go to hair school. Upon me going to hair school, I learned some more information. Basically, I was doing what I was doing in my mom's salon. Some of the same things that I was doing in there, I was doing it in hair school. It was just that it was a few things that I did not know that I was able to pick up while in hair school. And I'll go over that in another video. And then once I finished hair school, I took my state board exam. I passed my state board exam. It took me forever and a day to apply for my license. But I did finally apply for my license. And this is the smaller version of my state board license. There is a longer one, about that long. It's in my office at work, but it comes in a longer version. I just keep this in my wallet. I had it laminated, and I keep it in my wallet for when I go to the hair store and be like, bam, I'm licensed, give me my 10% discount. That's the perk, boy. I'm telling you, it's a perk. It's some perks. And that goes back to my Stylist Pro card that I had brought up in my Stylist haul. Once you become a licensed professional, you're able to get discounts on hair products. And when you go to your regular beauty supply store, you're able to present them with your license. And you get 10% off. I know down here we get 10% off. I don't know anywhere else, but we get 10% off everything in the store. I can go in there and buy beads and sewing needles, hair extension needles, 10% off. It doesn't even matter. I can go in there and get refined African shea butter, 10% off. 10% off everything in the store. Love it. I also recently discovered, and this is just, I'm just throwing out some perks that you can get from being licensed. You get 10% off all professional high-end makeup brands such as MAC, NARS, Stila, NYX, NYX Cosmetics, Smashbox. Yes, you get a discount. That's a 30% off discount. And if you Google those companies, they'll tell you how much of a discount you'll get based on your licensing, your licensure. Am I saying that right? I don't know. It's late. But if you have your license, you get a discount. So I can apply for a Mac Pro card, which I plan on doing. I just haven't done it yet. And I can get 30% off all Mac products. Is that not a deal or what? Because I love Mac. I can get 30% off Smashbox. I can get 30% off NYX Cosmetics. And I actually have my discount code for NYX. So it has its perks. So yeah. License, baby, license. And I'm not trying to be flashy or trying to brag or boast, but I'm just saying. So stay tuned for my videos to come. Until next time, peace and blessings.